Hello friends! I am starting out today's clean with me with a little voiceover as I clean, and I'm starting with making a matcha. This is the matcha I've been making lately. It's just an iced little matcha latte, and then I have this pumpkin butter from Trader Joe's that I've been loving. I take like a teaspoon of it and mix it with that either almond milk. I think that's macadamia nut milk right now, and I've just been pouring it over my iced matcha. It's so good. You have to try it. I love pumpkin, and like this literally tastes like pumpkin pie. It's just so good. So I clean our apartment every single day, but in today's clean with me, it's a little bit more detailed and going to be more of like what you would do every week or once a week, at least in my apartment, at least in my house. This video is going to be a lot more detailed cleaning because I am cleaning so that I can film my home tour. So if you want to skip ahead, I think it's around the 10-minute mark, I start our actual walkthrough home tour, and I know that's why some of you are here, so I'm so excited to share that. But I wanted to share kind of cleaning up before and what that looks like to maintain like a clean home. I just love watching these types of videos. They're so calming and motivational for me, so I thought you'd want to see kind of how I clean first too. So I started out, I popped some breakfast on the stove for my husband, and I just sat down, made my to-do list, enjoyed my matcha. And then I learned this from my mom. It sounds simple, but start your laundry in the morning, especially our washer and dryer. They're kind of like an eco-friendly washer and dryer, so they take a really long time. So I can usually get done about 2 loads of laundry a day. It just really takes a long time with those two. So I like to pop them on early so that I could get more done. So like I said, this is a detailed cleaning, so I'm like taking all the sheets off, I'm vacuuming, I'm dusting, I'm doing laundry, really doing it all. Especially with these 2 dogs, our sheets and just our apartment can get so dog furry and so dusty with them running around. So this makes all the difference. Our cleaning day is moving right along, and I wanted to do a quick kind of tour of just the products I use. All my cleaning products are really simple. I try to use mostly cleaner products, and then like once a month or just every few weeks or so, I'll go in with like actual chemicals like Clorox and bleach and stuff. In the bathrooms, I use chemicals every time I clean just because it's the bathroom, but like our surfaces and just for daily cleaning, I try to use cleaner products. So anyways, all of my like spray, like cleaning the surfaces, dishes, hand soap, stuff like that, everything is Branch Basics. I switched over to Branch Basics maybe 2 years ago or so and just absolutely love it. You can get it at Target now. It's also on Amazon. I first ordered it from the website and just got the whole kit. So it comes with, if you order the whole kit, it comes with different like spray bottles that has the measurements on it. So this is just a concentrate that you can use for all-purpose cleaner, for glass cleaner, for bathroom cleaner. We even use it for our dishes. So I just wanted to mention it. I've used this for years and I love it. We even clean our fruit and our produce with it. So it's just great and like really great for just around the kitchen. For dish soap, like dishwasher pods, I have the Molly's Suds. I get these on Amazon. We just do the subscribe and save so we never run out. And then I also have the Molly's Suds for our laundry detergent. It's just the powder. And then if we ever need like a bleach or like a stain remover, I have from Branch Basics the Oxygen Boost, and it kind of works like a bleach would, I guess, or a stain remover. So that's that. And then just for our like dish soap that we have on the counter, I have this from Clean Cult. This again you can get from Target or Amazon, and it's just a refill. So it comes in these cartons because you probably have seen, but I keep these on our sink. So I have 2 soap dispensers. One is hand soap, one is dish soap. Clean Coat, this one. They smell so good too. Just so, it smells like a Miami hotel lobby. It smells so good. And then I also have the amber like spray bottle, and this is Branch Basics is what's in here. So it's just a little bit of this and mostly water. And then if I ever run out of these refills, that's why I like to buy these refills so I can just keep refilling these. If I ever run out of this, we could just use Branch Basics as hand soap too. So I try to keep it pretty non-toxic. So that's kind of the products that I use. And then in terms of gadgets, I did want to show the vacuum we have. It's the Shark. It's this handheld cordless vacuum. I think this one is for pet hair, obviously because of the 2 dogs. But this vacuum has just changed the way that I clean. If there's one thing, like, I'm gonna not ever stop talking about this vacuum. It's so lightweight. It helps me to be able to vacuum more often. Like, I vacuum all the time. Literally, probably every other day. I vacuum a little bit. And for storing, it's nice because it comes apart. You can just store it like that. So that's our vacuum, but then everything else I use is from Swiffer. So I have the regular Swiffer sweeper. That's just good for dust and stuff. Especially our whole apartment is wood floors, so it's nice to have. I do have the Swiffer wet mop, I think it's called, power mop. I don't love this like solution because I think this is pretty toxic, but I'll just usually put like a microfiber cloth on the bottom of this with like Branch Basics or something on it and mop with it. So I pretty much just use it as the mop. I don't, like, this is still pretty full, the power mop. So, but I do think you can take this out and you can refill this power mop with just whatever you want. So a little hack there. And then just in terms of dusting, I do love the Swiffer duster kit. Again, I don't think this material is the cleanest, but I love everything from Swiffer. Swiffer just really works for me. I've had it for years. Like, everything from Swiffer I love. And this duster specifically, you kind of shake it out to get it all puffed up, and it's just really nice for like getting behind places and underneath places. So I had no idea what I was missing with microfiber towels, and I randomly picked some up at Target. I didn't know how incredible microfiber towels are, especially for stainless steel appliances. And for like TVs, for screens, microfiber towels just take off all the little thumbprints, all the handprints. I have been loving using these, and I just use a little bit of water or a little bit of Branch Basics. Oh, I wanted to share this cool little tool that my husband found on Amazon for your dishwasher. It's just a magnet, and it obviously has the dirty and clean sign, and it just is so helpful for us. So I wanted to mention it because we use it obviously every single day, and it's just a magnet. I went through and I actually carry Bo around in this little dog carrier as I'm vacuuming because he just absolutely is terrified of the vacuum, and I either hold him or I just ended up buying us this carrier because he just loves to be carried. He's such a mama's boy, so I secretly enjoy carrying him in this so much. I just wrapped up all my cleaning so I could do a proper apartment tour. So my husband and I have been in this apartment for about 3 months, and I've been pretty open about this, but the first month we moved in, my husband had a spinal fusion back surgery. So I say that because the first few weeks and really couple months that we were in this apartment, our top priority was him and getting him healthy. And so the apartment is not exactly finished yet, I'll say. I wanted to film this before all the Christmas decor takes over, so you kind of get a glimpse of what it's like most of the time. And yeah, I'm so excited to share this apartment. Both my husband and I feel like this is a gift from God. We're just so grateful for it. We think it's so beautiful. And I'll get into all the details, but a lot of the stuff from our apartment we've had since we had our house 3 or 4 years ago. We try to keep our, furniture or things that we love, like every single time we've moved, we've tried to really keep up with that stuff. But there is a couple new additions that I'm really excited to share with you. And I feel like with apartment living, we've done it so much now in so many different apartments that I feel like I've gotten pretty good at getting creative with how to organize things and how to really utilize the space and make it work for us in the season that we're in. So welcome to my apartment. I'm so grateful to share this with you and show you around. So let's get started. I did want to share the entryway. It's nothing too crazy or special, but it is pretty large. Like our door is all the way over here. So just having this extra kind of drop zone has already been so nice compared to our other apartments that we've had. So over here, we do have a pretty big size coat closet. So this has been really nice. This is something we haven't had in our other apartments. So this feels like, I'm from Michigan, so we are used to having basements. So this feels like my basement. So our luggage is in here, obviously coats are in here, cleaning supplies, that just kind of takes up a lot of space, is in here, like back stock of paper towels and stuff like that. It's been so nice to have something like this where we can just store all that extra stuff without it being in our actual closet. So I love having this extra space. We do have in-unit washer and dryer. This sideboard is a piece of furniture that we just got from Amazon. It actually came as a set of 2, and we got this down in Miami. So we've had this for a while, and both the set of 2 moved with us. So we have one here with shoes in the bottom here, and then it has a nice big size drawer that we keep like the dog leashes in and like their treats and stuff like that. I try to keep this pretty empty. I mean, obviously there's stuff on it, but this is nice little drop zone, obviously, for keys, my purse, stuff like that. I just have some like autumnal faux hydrangeas, a candle from a friend, and then just a picture of our dogs here. And then this mirror is also old. We had this in our house, and I'm pretty sure this specific one is from Hobby Lobby, and I think they still have it, but I know you can get just a big round mirror like this pretty much anywhere these days. Moving into our kitchen, this kitchen was just such a dream for us, and I love to cook and bake and host, and we can do so much of that with this kitchen. So there is a big center island with lots of storage, so there's big drawers, and something that I really missed in our Miami apartments was drawers. There was like one drawer in those apartments or none. So I love having these big drawers back. Like this drawer right here is all utensils, and just having every single utensil in one drawer just really satisfies my organization heart. So there's so much space in here. Obviously there's so much storage up on this side, and then the whole island has storage as well. In terms of like decor in our kitchen, I like to keep it pretty minimal but also really functional. So just as an example, I just have this little tray. This tray is from At Home, and it matches our island. I don't know what this material is, but it matches it like almost perfectly. So I got this little tray, and I just have a little candle, some salt, and then just a little jar of chocolates. Like I said, we do have family coming over a lot, which is so special, and I always want a little sweet treat when I'm at family's house, so I like having chocolates out, and everyone seems to grab them. So nice little welcoming thing to have out all the time. I do like to keep it pretty minimal and just functional for us, so that includes having these amber bottles. So I have 2 of these dispenser soap bottles, and then one of the spray bottles. These are just refills, so we get these off Amazon. They're from the brand called Clean Cult, and it's the dish soap and then the hand soap, and we just keep these in stock to keep these full. And it's just nice to not have all these different brands and labels up on the counter all the time. Like adding this makes it more busy, you know what I mean? So it's just nice to keep those amber ones, and then we don't have to buy all the plastic jugs all the time. And then I did want to mention our reverse osmosis water filter. My husband would have a lot more to say about it, but he did so much research about it, and obviously our water is so important. It's called AquaTrue. We researched different ways that we, you know, could get better water, filtered water like spring water or reverse osmosis water, and this seemed to be like the most easiest, like we don't have to have a hookup or anything like that, so it just plugs into the wall here, and then you fill up this back container. You just fill this up. Actually, I'll dump that out. You fill it up with fresh water, and then it goes through filters in here, and then it fills right into the water jug. So it's really handy to always have water. Down in Miami, we had big blue tubs of like spring water delivered, so we always had big blue tubs around, like those big, you can probably picture them like that, Zephyr Hills, I think it was. So anyways, this has really changed our lives. Always having fresh water, because you just fill it up with tap water and then it goes through the process. This one, we did get it does re-add minerals into it, and then we have minerals and salt that we add into it as well. But just having good water all the time is just so nice. I haven't officially decorated for Christmas yet, and I'm going to have a decorate. I think actually my next video will be a decorate with me for Christmas and getting ready for the holidays. But I did start in my kitchen with these shelves. The other night, Brett went to bed early, and I was like, I have the apartment to myself, so I got out all the Christmas decor, started decorating. So this is a work in process or progress, but I am liking where it's going. My favorite piece is this little Christmas house. This was a gift from Brett's grandma years ago for Christmas, and my mom has the same one, had it for a while I was like still living at home. So this is like my favorite piece of Christmas decor, but everything else on here is pretty much from Home Goods or Hobby Lobby. Some other things that we kept from our home, which I'm so grateful for, is our toaster, the Smeg toaster. It's the 4-slice toaster, and we have never had any issues with it. We love it. I love toast. And then also, I just wanted to mention, this is so silly. You can get towels anywhere, but these hand towels specifically, I've actually, years ago, I talked about the brand at Walmart called Better Homes and Garden. They have the best sheets, and Better Homes and Garden sheets are the sheets that I buy, the only sheets that I've bought. And then these are the Better Homes and Garden hand towels. These are just the best kitchen towels, and I know you can go into Home Goods and there's like a plethora of hand towels you can get, but this came as a set. I think it was just the 2 of them. There might be one more, but these have just been held up so well. These are the only 2 dish towels that I have for in here, because I think that as like for decor, they're nice and minimal and kind of go with every season. They can be summery, they can be fall, they can be winter, so they kind of go with every season. I could stand to get some more. Just throw them in the wash. They wash up great. And they really soak up water well for if you're washing dishes. So I just wanted to mention, these are really good hand towels at Walmart. One other thing I just wanted to mention, we didn't pick anything in this apartment, like in terms of appliances or finishes, just like any regular apartment. We just moved in when it was ready. So we didn't get to pick anything specifically, but we would have picked almost everything the same. The only thing that we're not obsessed with in this kitchen is the fridge. Love it. It works. Grateful for it. But it's the freezer on top and the like fridge on bottom, obviously, and it's no big deal. But like I said, since my husband had his back injury in surgery, he has a hard time bending, so it's just hard for him to like have the independence to get into the fridge, you know what I mean? So that's one thing we would change, but obviously since we're just renting, we're not going to worry about it, and it works fine. This apartment is like all windows, so when the sun comes in, it gets so bright, so I apologize for kind of the wonky lighting, but I just wanted to mention this is the other sideboard piece of furniture from Amazon that came in the set as the same one as the entryway. So this one did break when we moved, but it still functions as a tabletop, so that's what we're using it for as of now, and it just holds my husband's espresso machine. We obviously do have some counter space with the whole island and things, but honestly, I didn't really want this and our RO water filter and our toaster, like all that stuff on the counter, so it's nice having just one more extra little tabletop or, you know, counter surface to have this on. This is the Breville espresso. I don't drink coffee, but Brett loves this. This was actually a hand-me-down gift from my parents. My parents are coffee obsessed. They love coffee. They even own a coffee shop in Florida. So when they moved to Florida, they were gonna get a new one or something like that. So they gave us this one. So Brett is so grateful for it. So that lives here, and it's a nice kind of little corner away for it. And then I wanted to mention earlier in this video I was drinking matcha, and this is so silly, but I got these, like, I know it's bad for the environment, but sometimes you just really want a plastic cup and like take it to go for your cold drinks and stuff. So I picked up, especially when my husband had his surgery, it was nice for him to have a cup with a lid and a straw. Regardless, I picked up this like set of cups with lids and straws from Amazon, and it came with like 100 of them or something, so they'll last for quite a while. But that has been something that's just so handy. I just wanted to mention it. Kitchen table. So I'm a table girl. I love to have a table, like working at it and eating at a table. I love. So this was so special that we could fit a table in this apartment. So this whole set is from Amazon. It didn't come as a set, but both the table and the chairs are from Amazon. So the table is like this fluted wood here base. It's like a round table. I think it's like 60 inches round or so. We measured whatever, but they had a ton of different sizes and colors. I forget which color specifically, but I will link the specific one down below, and it's also in my Amazon storefront. Along with these chairs, we love these chairs because they swivel, so it's just fun. And yeah, no complaints. They're like super comfortable. One other thing we wanted was a high back, again for comfort for my husband. We really liked the ones with like a taller back just to give more support. And then I did just quick want to mention our bar stools. These we had in our Miami apartment. They're originally from Target. I will try to see if I can find them. I don't know if they're still available on Target because they are like 2 years old or so, but we love them. We had such a hard time finding like the right height of bar stool, and we're so grateful that these also worked in this apartment. But I love the back, I love the upholstery, the arms. They really match well with all of, like the rest of our upholstered furniture. And it's so funny, like every chair we have in here is upholstered, but they're all kind of that ivory, beigey, grayish color, so they all kind of work. They're not all exactly the same, but because they're all in the same family, it works. So these are great. We might get a third. If they are still available, we thought about getting a third one. We only have 2 because we only had room for 2 in our last apartment. But honestly, there's just 2 of us. Brett doesn't even sit in them, so 2 works. Something I did want to mention is the curtains. So we actually put the curtains up ourselves, and the curtain rod and the curtains are all from Amazon. We picked them out because, first of all, they are complete blackout, and since we have the TV on that other side of the wall, there's such a glare from all these windows, so we kind of needed blackout curtains to be able to see the TV. And so we just got the curtain rod and then these curtains from Amazon, and we actually went with like a really affordable curtain option, and we're really happy with them. They are too long. We ordered them a bit too long, so at some point I'm probably going to take them down and hem them, but they work for now. I'll just quickly go through some of our furniture in here. Brett has this recliner from Article. Actually, one of his family members had this same chair in the leather version, and he loved it. So it's really comfortable. It's lasted a long time. Again, it's similar to our bar stools with that upholstery and then the wooden arms. And then we do just have this little, really pretty wooden table. Little side table next to it. I found this at Home Goods. And then our couch is another piece of furniture that we brought from Miami that we've had for a couple years now. So this is actually from Costco. I think the brand is Thomasville, and it's actually really nice because there's storage. So you can open it up and there's storage in there. We don't have anything in there right now, but blankets or whatever, just nice to have extra storage. So this has been an amazing couch. Again, Costco find. It's so comfortable. These come off so it can be really wide, great for naps and all that stuff. And then our coffee table is from Westtown. We had this in our house, so we've had this for a long time. This was kind of one of those investment pieces. I still love it. Like kind of went back and forth about getting a different coffee table every now and then, but it's just all reliable and I love it. Just some pillows and things, probably from Home Goods and Target. Again, this little basket from Target, stuff like that. Okay, I shut all the curtains, so hopefully you can see a little bit better. I just wanted to share our TV console table. Again, this is something we had in our house. This was a Home Goods find, and I've never been able to find a tag, a label, nothing. So I don't know where it's from originally, but I have found similar to Link in the past, so I'll try to find something similar again, but I have no idea where it's from, but it was a Home Goods find, and honestly, it's really stood the test of time. I think it's kind of similar to our West Elm coffee table. It just works, it just fits, love it. We do have some little LED candles. We had candles like this in our house that were real, and I love them. We obviously got rid of them, so these are actually all from At Home, and they're so similar to the ones at Pottery Barn, but literally a fraction of the price, so we love these clearly. So we have those lining our console table. And then I also wanted to mention our air purifiers. We have quite a few of them. This one is actually new. We just got this one like a week ago or so because we love that Levoit brand from Amazon. We've had other air purifiers from that brand for years in our house, in our apartments. It really helps with all the pet fur from our dogs because they both shed a lot. Sorry, you see there's a fly in here today. So we actually just got this one. This one specifically is meant for pet hair, and so far so good. Like you can see, it's a lot bigger than our old ones. I'll show you the old ones. They're in our bedroom still. We still have them, but these have right when you turn it on, you can really tell the difference. Like both of us can always tell when the air purifier is on versus when it's not. Something we were both so excited about is having decorative shelving in here. So this was like already in here. We didn't have to add any shelving, which was so nice. So it just feels good to have a place to kind of put some family photos, kind of, you know, put our home decor out. So anyways, I did put a couple things, like I said the other night, I was decorating for Christmas a little bit, so I did put a couple things out so far, but for the most part, this is kind of how it looks, minus the little Christmas tree. This is kind of our decor that's been there, but I'm definitely open to switching it up, and I wanted your opinion. So what am I missing? I want this to look really Christmassy, so what should I add? Garland? Or what? Like, should I even put like a wreath up there? Like, help me. I have like those ceramic Christmas houses I want to put up there, but anyways, I love having some decorative shelving. One quick thing before we move on from the living room, I wanted to ask your opinion on where I should put the Christmas tree this year. I did treat us to a brand new Christmas tree. I think it's 7.5 feet tall, so it's pretty regular height and everything like that, but I just cannot decide where to put it. There's so many pretty places it could go. So option 1 is like right here on this side of the TV. Option 2, kind of in that corner. That feels like the obvious spot where it could go, but if you turn around, there's such a pretty corner right there where it could go, but our lamp is there, and there's not that much space with the couch and how we have it set up, or the other corner by the dining table. I just can't decide. So what do you guys think? Moving on to my bathroom. This is kind of the guest bathroom and my bathroom. There is quite a bit of storage in here too. It's again kind of the same deal as what is in the island over there. And then I did just pick up a mirror for the little close-up mirror. And then a couple things that I added to my bathroom that works for me, that helps make it functional, helps me keep it very clean and things. It was actually my husband's idea, is this mat. It's like this little leather mat. If you're a makeup artist, I can see this being really helpful in your kit. Sorry, my dogs keep going in and out. This was from Amazon. There's tons of different colors. I got the cream one, and it's double-sided. It's like beige on this side. But I just keep this out on my counter because I do have makeup right here. I curl my hair right here. This isn't heat-proof. My curling iron did burn it right here, but I'd rather have my curling iron burn this than the actual countertop. That's happened to me before, so that was his idea to get this. And then I did just pick up some makeup organization just from Home Goods. That's been helpful. And then I wanted to show this. This was such a cute little find. Just a little tissue box holder, so you just put your little tissue box in there, and it looks like a little designer purse. in your bathroom. Again, Amazon fine, they had so many different colors, but I obviously like to have tissues out in my bathroom, so I just thought this was so pretty. One other thing, like I told you, we have those amber dispensers in our kitchen, and then we also got these glass soap dispensers from Home Goods in both of our bathrooms. So originally it was this coconut milk from DW Home from Home Goods, but like I said, we just keep the glass canisters and then refill it with our hand soap refill, so that's kind of a little hack too. And then I don't know if you can see down here, but I just needed a little bit extra storage. There is some great storage in here, but I just added some little boxes. These are just wicker boxes from At Home. And I got 3 of the same black one, so I can just put nail supplies, you know, period supplies, hair supplies, yada yada, all that stuff underneath this thing, just for some added storage. All right, the bedroom you guys have seen in some of my other videos. It's pretty bare bones right now. Again, this is kind of one of the rooms where it works. I haven't really had time, energy, or like any like creativity to like work with this, but we were just talking last night, we really do want to make this room more just better. So whether that's like upgrading our lampshades or bedding, or even our mattress, we do need a new mattress, just all that stuff, but it works for now. Our bed and our bed frame and our headboard are all, and our nightstands, everything is like all from either our house or one of our first Miami apartments. It's all served us very well. That right there is the other Levoit air purifier I was talking about right there on Brett's nightstand there. And then because of the time of day I'm filming this, it is just so sunny. So in our bedroom, it is all those beautiful big windows, but I did have to shut the blinds. I don't know if you can see, but there's this little nook in our bedroom over here. So I actually just put my desk over in that corner. Again, this room is so functional, but yeah, this desk just fits, and I just kind of wanted my own little desk space for filming videos. And once I knew I was kind of coming back to YouTube, I just like have my own little desk and my monitor set up. So I just kind of put this in this corner here. It's a perfect little spot for it. I do have a little Christmas tree up in here just because this is my cozy little room. And then this is so funny, but we didn't want the TV to really be seen in our room, and we don't, you know, we just sometimes will fall asleep to like The Office or King of Queens or whatever, like little sitcoms like that. So we like having a TV in the bedroom, but just not all the time. So we got this little tiny one. I think it's from Amazon or Target, from Pioneer. It's like literally like 20 inches, like it's so tiny. But Brett put it on this little like thing, so we can put it away like that, so when you walk in the room you don't see it behind this wall here, and then when we're in bed and want to watch it, we can pull it out like that. So it's so funny because it's like the tiniest TV ever, but really handy to be able to put it away. And then since I did put my desk back here, it's nice to tuck it away, so obviously I don't like walk into it. Alright, I think that wraps up our apartment tour and our walkthrough. If you have questions, obviously comment them and I will do my best to link everything down below. There is another bedroom right here, and that's Brett's office, Brett's closet, Brett's bathroom, and it's also our storage room. So I'm just gonna keep that behind closed doors for this video. Maybe once we get it a little more organized and decorated. It's also our like home gym, so maybe once it's a little more functional I'll show you, but that would be a fun reveal once it's time for that. So anyways, I would love your opinion on where I should put my Christmas tree, and I just wanted to thank you for watching today's video, cleaning with me, and walking through our apartment. Let me know if you need any links for anything, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!